What's going on, y'all? Another episode of Random Rants. Um, I guess I just had it on mind to get it off my chest. I was in the ER last night writing down a bunch of shit to talk about these, you know what I'm saying, just instant retards. People just doing stuff they ain't got no business doing. Um, but while I was in there, series of unfortunate events. Any of you veterans know it's some pretty jacked up people inside them veteran hospitals. And I'm not talking about the workers. I'm talking about the people, the patients. We all know the workers don't give a damn. Some of them do. You come across something that actually give a damn about the vets, but some of them just there to get a check, and you can see it in the way that they work. Anyway, so I was in there last night for about 3 hours and some change. I got some back issues, some stuff that happened overseas. We don't get into all of that or whatever. And they put me in this room, right? And I couldn't see the person next to me, whatever, but they kind of had a voice like this. So I'm like, damn, this dude over there, he was Captain Funky too. I'm talking about like, if Funky was a superpower, he had that shit or whatever. So anyway, when I get up, I had to go use the restroom. They had me take a little urine sample. For some reason, it's way easier to piss when you're a civilian than it is when you're a soldier. Because I ain't had to piss, but I still pissed in a cup. For some reason, when I was in the military, every time I took a piss test, I was always one of the last people to get finished and shit. But anyway, walked past where that person was sitting at. And okay, so I know like little people don't want to be called midgets no more, or whatever. At least that's what that's what it's so called, and that's what they're saying that they want to be. I never heard of midgets. They don't call me a midget, but I don't know a lot of midgets either. But what are we calling like fat ass people? You know what I'm talking about? Like super big, like when they lay on their bed, half of their shit and stuff hanging off the side. You know what I'm saying? What are we calling those to be politically correct? Or what I'm trying not to hurt. Yeah, I try not to hurt no feelings, but damn all that. Or whatever. I still want to know the politically correct. Y'all just say obese. Is that what you would call it? But I feel like if I say obese, it doesn't really give you a description of what I saw. It looked like somebody was over there melting in the bed. Matter of fact, it looked like the real fat dude from Austin Powers. Like put three of him together. That's what you had laying over there in that bed or whatever. Then I walked past and I saw, and I think it was a woman. I don't know. I don't know if it was a man or a woman or whatever, but it was real frustrating. I don't know if she was farting or if it was just her or some of them crevices. They may have some old sandwiches or something up in them or whatever. I don't know what the hell that smell was, but it was hard. Like you could damn near see the smell. Like I seen this shit creeping over my partition where I was at. I saw the smell. I saw it creeping coming at me. When shit I can do about it, but watch it come and hoping my mask would catch it. And which it didn't. You know what I'm saying? I could still smell through the mask, and it was horrible, especially due to the fact I was back there for a couple of hours. And then they came and got him. They came and got the person to help him go to another department or section or something, I guess. And I was happy, but that was short-lived because there was time for me to go. I'm like, why they couldn't come get them way earlier. But anyway, so yeah, I was there for about 3.5 hours. But it's just crazy to me how people let themselves. If you're sick and you got a big ass issue, yeah, I'm about to touch on some sensitive shit. People like, oh, you can't call fat people fat. If you're sick and you get big, that's cool. You know what I'm talking about? It is what I understand. Or you got an injury that's causing you from doing certain things. That's fine. But other than that, I don't give a damn about how you feel about me calling you fat. Are you fat or are you not fat? That's a fact. Are you or are you not? If you say you're not fat, then okay, fine. You 600 pounds of whatever word you want to use to describe yourself. Or whatever, but it killed me how a fat person get mad when you call them fat. But it's like, well, are you or aren't you? I mean, help me or whatever. Yeah, but you ain't got. Well, motherfucker, if you know you're fat, you fat. Either you want the fat, either you're comfortable living with it, and you shouldn't be offended by what I say it because you're comfortable with it. I know a bunch of those people, or if you don't like being fat, go work to get it off. You know what I'm saying? So that way you still shouldn't be offended by what I said. Now, for those who are sick or injured, I get it. But sick and injuries are one of the main reasons I quit training people. You know what I mean? People get lazy, they got all kind of excuses. I ain't saying their excuses aren't logic, but it's just hard for me to see somebody else's excuses when I have issues myself and I'm going through them hoes, but I'm still trying to maintain a decent shape. You know what I'm saying? So it's just aggravating to hurt people. Oh, I can't do this because of that. They don't tell you this shit until they get there and the workouts are getting hard. Then all of a sudden, I can't do this, I can't do that. And like, oh, okay. So that's why I don't do this shit for free no goddamn more. People wasting my damn time. What else is going on out here? Let's get into some of these instant retards. I got a story to tell. I got another one with the kids. Goddamn life in a torn of life. I can't even talk. Time in the life of Twan and his kids. Okay, so last time I told you I think about the popsicle or some shit, which we're not gonna talk about because I had a hard time even discussing that shit. So this time, this just happened yesterday. About every 2 or 3 months, maybe even 4, about 3 to 4 times a year, I'll drink magnesium citrate before I do my cleanse. Well, that's just to clean everything out. Now, magnesium citrate, for y'all that don't know, is a laxative, a real strong ass laxative. I drink the whole bottle, and then the next day I'll go into my I only cleanse for like 2 or 3 days, maybe 5 at the most, or whatever. I'll go into my cleanse, or whatever. So, here go the funny part. Now, my kids, they love the way this shit tastes. Like, they love the way it tastes, and they call it boo-boo juice. Trinity call it boo-boo juice, Amari call it poop juice. So anyway, so I drank some on the way back from my daughter's soccer practice yesterday, or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? It take about an hour for it to kick in, sometimes longer, sometimes even longer, or whatever. So we got home, Trinity bust through the door bragging, Mari, Dad gave me some. I got some of the boo-boo juice. Daddy gave me some. This shit funny even talking about it. Daddy gave me some of the boo-boo juice. And Mari get mad. What do you mean? How he give you some? I wasn't there. Daddy, you gave Trinity some of the poop juice. That's not fair. How the fuck y'all in here arguing over a laxative that you're not even using to go shit? You want to eat it because you want to drink it because you like the way it tastes. It tastes like soda pop. So they in there arguing over some damn doo-doo juice. Y'all come help me out with this shit. No, fuck that. I don't need no help. They good. So if you got some bad ones, then you tend to that. Don't come over with that shit with me. So anyway, let's get on to these goddamn instant retards. I got a bunch of them because it's been a lot of time. Some of them old, some of them new, but it's been a long time since I posted. So I wrote a couple of them down. If I come think of anything else, I'll say that shit before I go into the next retard because I forget a lot of stuff. A lot. All right. So we're gonna talk about this guy. I didn't even get his name myself. Yep, yes I did. Thomas Thwaites. I'll spell his last name Thwaites. Like, okay, so I don't know. I called him a hero at first. You know what I'm saying? Because he finagled the government out of $1 million. He ain't finagled. He actually applied for the loans the right way for his business ventures, and he was approved. But he used his $1 million to turn himself into a goat. Not the greatest of all time. The one that sound like a sheep. Them niggas eat cans and cigarette packets and shit. Or whatever. He turned himself into a damn goat. Got his arms and junk on there. And went to the mountains to go live with him. He lived, I don't know if he still live with him today or what. But this motherfucker turned himself into a goat and moved with him. And became a goat eating like him. So where I say I wanted to call him a hero was, I think you're a hero for the fact that you was able to finagle the government out of $1 million. But I could think of a bunch of other shit you could do with $1 million. Shit, besides turning yourself into a damn goat. I don't know what the hell would make you say, you know what? Wake up one morning, you stretch, you brushing your teeth. You know what I'm saying? You looking in the mirror like, you know what? I want to be a goat. I wonder if, because you gonna see what this is about to segue into something else in a minute. I wonder if he saw a goat that he was attracted to or some shit. And said, damn, I'm gonna be a goat because I'm gonna marry her. Now, like I said, that segue into something else. Let me find that one right quick or whatever. Because oh, here you go, right here. Dude named Gabriel Simiyu. Gabriel Simiyu. Last name, look him up, goddammit. Last name spelled Simiyu. I wanted to say this before one of the last ones because for all of you people that didn't get. All right, first of all, but let me tell the story. Okay, so this dude got caught fucking a goat, right? And his company with him while he was fucking a goat was a cow and a sheep. But the way he got caught fucking his goat was the neighbors in the village. This guy's in Africa. The neighbors in the village that live around him heard literally these are the words. Heard blood curdling screams from this goat. That means he was fucking the shit out of this damn goat. He wanted it bad. So when they called him, they caught the dude or whatever, and they asked him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, why the hell you fucking a goat? This motherfucker literally said, I'm tired of all the women turning me down. I guess the goat can't say no or whatever, I guess. But you raped the goat. So pretty much the goat was telling you no too. This motherfucker getting turned down by goats. Well, that gotta do something bad to your pride right there. Or whatever. So that's why I said that segue from the other dude being a goat. Maybe he saw a goat that he liked and wanted to go with it and say, I'm gonna turn myself instead of just having sex with a goat, I'm gonna become a goat, then have sex. Well, I guess he did it the right way, if you want, technically speaking. People who know me know I'm pretty protective or whatever. It ain't like overly protective. It's just like I hate, especially if you my lady, you my girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be aware. First of all, there's an application process you probably need to go to and you don't even know it. You need to firmly know that you can't whoop a dude's ass. You need to firmly know that shit. Well, at least a regular dude. Because women I heard today think they can whoop a dude. I ain't gonna hit you back. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'll grab your ass and throw you over the fence or sling the fuck out you or something. But I'm not gonna hit you because, hell, I'm probably 40 times stronger than you. But it's women I heard that feel like they can whoop a dude. You know what I'm saying? But not like in a whoop a dude because you ain't gonna hit me back type instance. I'm talking about like if we was in a boxing ring or something, they feel like they can literally whoop a man. And I don't understand that concept. Yo, your man the same size 9 times 10. I ain't saying it doesn't happen. I ain't saying it can't happen. I'm not talking about that. But your ass can't whoop me. That's the bottom line. If you feel like you can whoop me, then turn your ass. And I feel like if you got that type of mentality about me, you probably got it with a bunch of other men, which leads me into this. There's a bunch of retards out there that you just don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. And I hate when I see people that just, it ain't your fault. It ain't nobody's fault. You can't protect yourself against all levels of stupid. You know what I'm saying? But you got to try to protect yourself against some levels of stupid. For example, we know about people pulling up in vans next to women parked cars, then a woman get over there and they hop out the van, snatch you up. You know what I'm saying? We know about shit like that or whatever. But would you be prepared if you was standing in Panera Bread, right? Like I said, you got to prepare yourself for any damn thing. Would you be prepared if you was standing in Panera Bread? Like how, I know I keep jumping back and forth. I just want to know, how would you prepare yourself for this situation? Dude walk in, trip and fall. Like, pretends to trip and fall. Waste some stuff on you. You get mad about that? Probably so. But, while you're mad about what he spilled on you, he's scurrying out the door. Because this motherfucker didn't just spill juice or nothing on you. He got skeet in a cup and threw that shit on you. How can you prepare yourself for that? And the way he heard him got the door, nobody had a chance to catch him, so he got in the car and drove off and peeled off. But when they went and checked the cameras, the skeet that was in the cup, he just did that in the car in the parking lot. They saw him beating his meat in the parking lot at Starbucks, about at Panera Bread, beating his damn meat, and walked in and threw that shit on somebody. Fucking retards out here, man. That's why this segment is called Instant Retard. Got another fucking retard. People, come on now. What are these protests about? Are we protesting to be protested? Are we protesting to be heard? Are we protesting to be seen? Are we protesting to prove a point? Are we protesting to get up on the cross? What the fuck? I'm not talking about the black protest. I'm talking about any protest. What is it for? Now, this lady, she decided to have her own protest. She'll be McDonald's. Was it McDonald's? Yeah, she'll be McDonald's. They tell her, like, hey, man, I'm sorry. Our bathroom is out of order today, so you can't use the bathroom. So she goes irate on them. Fuck y'all. You know how they scream. Don't nobody know what the fuck they saying. They just know that they're screaming. So, this lady, okay, first of all, ain't gonna be no more cussing after this point either. I think I done said enough cuss words and shit. So I ain't gonna cuss no more. So this lady, hop up on the porch, and hop up on the counter, pick up a cup, hike her dress up and piss in a cup on the counter. This is her protest to them for having a bathroom closed. Oh, my bad. Y'all thought that was a punchline. Nope. After she damn pissed in the cup, she drank it. Look this shit up. I ain't got a name, but look it up. Just type in woman in McDonald's drinks piss out of a cup. That's her protest. Like, you motherfuckers didn't have bathroom people, so you drink your own piss as a protest for them to open their bathroom. If that was my shop, I would lock them motherfuckers up just to see who else go drink their pee in public. Hell, I start posting that shit, making YouTube videos and make millions off of it. Like, look at these retards coming here because the bathroom locked, pissing in a cup and drinking it. Well, you could have did that shit in the fucking car. You'd have had to come in front of people to drink that shit. You could have did that on your own. Anyway, Zoe, I'm not finna play with. No, get back. I'm not finna play with your ass right now. Turn your ass now. I'm still thinking about the dude with the goat, man. You get turned down so much that you decide to fuck the goat, and then the goat turn your ass down. That man probably killed himself after that, or whatever. So check this out. Oh, you know what? I think I want to do him last. That's too much shit right there. A San Antonio cop, another sick motherfucker. People out here stupid, and you wonder why the word retard shouldn't be. out of the dictionary at all. First of all, retard has a definition. It just today, I don't know. I can't speak on that because it's some shit that everybody got their own thing they're sensitive about. I guess the word retard just sounds retarded to be offended by the word retard. So anyway, San Antonio cop. San Antonio, y'all getting down there. Y'all fucking police. I fucking hate the police in San Antonio too. I hate them motherfuckers down there. I was down there for 3.5 years. I got put over for some silly shit. But anyway, this motherfucking cop, what's his name? His name is Matthew Luckhurst. Y'all can look this some bitch up. If I got the name, I give you the name. If I don't, then you just gotta look the story up. But a dude named Matthew Luckhurst. What have you ever heard of a shit sandwich? Like, that boy eating shit sandwich. You call people a shit sandwich. I know military people have. Well, what about a literal shit sandwich? How much of an asshole do you gotta be to shit on some bread and hand it to a homeless dude? Why would somebody find him and beat the brakes off his ass? I don't know what he looked like. I just know the story. I didn't go back to look at his picture because I don't go to San Antonio often enough to say, hey, I go to that officer that I seen on Google. We should go whip it. I ain't gonna do all that shit. But if he were a sign to say, hey, I fed a homeless dude a shit sandwich, if he wore a sign across his chest, yeah, I find him and I jump on his ass. But man, this is already bad enough to demand homeless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless how the fuck he got there. How he got homeless, whether it's his fault or somebody else's fault, regardless. Or whatever. His life is bad enough. It's hot. It's 100 million damn degrees outside. And you hand this man a turd sandwich. Come on, man. Come on, man. This man in New Zealand. Well, we'll go to him next. Another thing, I meant to say this one after I was talking about women, how you need to protect yourself against people that like you feel like I'm good. You feel like can't nothing happen to you. You shouldn't have that mentality. Because what would you do? What would you do? Not for a Klondike bar, but if a man is walking up on you aggressively in public, I'm talking about like you see him from 15, 20 yards away and you can see him making eye contact with you and he walking at you aggressively. You're talking about with a retard look, of course. But not only is he walking at you aggressively with a retard look, because everybody see him walking at you. This motherfucker ain't got no clothes on. Like, not a stitch. He butt ass naked. What city was this in? This was, I might not get it, but just look it up on goddamn Google. Or whatever. Anyway, he walking up on him going butt ass naked, looking her right in the eye. Not only is he looking her right in the eyes, he walking at her butt ass naked. This motherfucker beating his goddamn meat. She must be fine as hell for you just to be in the middle of goddamn downtown and take off all your goddamn clothes and start beating your meat walking towards her. Like, how bad did you gotta be? Ladies, did that ever happen to you? No, you probably ain't fine enough for somebody to take their clothes off and walk towards you and beat their meat. That's a long story, but that's some crazy shit right there. You need to be admitted somewhere, but walk around butt ass naked. I want to know, like, you can't stop him. I mean, even me as a man, I see him doing that shit. I ain't finna go tackle him. He butt ass naked. I probably yell and try to get his attention or some junk, but I'm not. No, I'll probably be scared of it too. What if there's somebody start running at me? Ma'am, you're on your own. I'm sorry, you're on your own with that shit. When they come at you butt ass naked, you need to pull out a knife or something, some roach spray, whatever y'all keep in y'all purse, the little sport, anything. You need to pull out something, because I'm not gonna help you with that one. You're on your own. If he has some drawers or something, maybe, but he butt ass naked ain't about that life. But now, speaking of butt ass naked in public, now if y'all actually seen somebody doing that, it'll kind of freak you out. Like, God damn, look at that crazy shit. I was in San Francisco and I seen some butt ass naked dude walking around with a jockstrap on, a leather jockstrap, and boots in downtown San Francisco. But it's kind of expected over there. But not you walking around butt ass naked beating your meat. But with that being said, people butt ass naked in public, it gets worse. Like, you can't imagine, like, well, you can't get no worse than butt naked in public already, and you already stroking on yourself. Yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, it's another butt ass naked man in public. But this man wasn't just naked looking at women. He found something else to turn him on. Do I got this man's name? Nah, but I can tell you it was in New Zealand or whatever. It wasn't here in the States or whatever, but don't act like we ain't got no crazy ass people out here too or whatever. This man in New Zealand, now just imagine you shopping, you and your girl, we're gonna put a couple together. You and your girl or whatever, politically correct. Yeah, whatever, you and your girl walking out, y'all in public enjoying yourself shopping, spend a little money, make a little rain, a little bill, don't mad. Or whatever, enjoy yourself. And you hear somebody say, oh my God, in the background, and look in the street, you look in the street as you're trying to figure out where that sound came from. Butt ass naked man humping a sewer cover, a manhole cover. This motherfucker fucking a manhole cover, literally, not in the figuratively speaking. He's literally in the middle of the street where traffic is going back and forth, cars parked on the side, everybody trying to look at him, while he in the street humping a manhole cover. First of all, let's state the obvious. How you get your finger in that hole? Manhole covers a hole like this big and it's metal. How the hell did you get it in there? First of all, well, it's like 3 or 4 holes about that big. Anyway, or whatever. Like, how would you react to that? Like, what would you say to yourself? You walk about like me, of course, I'm put my phone, I'm gonna take a picture, because if I tell this story, nobody's gonna believe it. So that's why I took a picture of the dude in San Francisco. He got mad. You can't be taking pictures everybody has, right? Like, I'm taking pictures of what the fuck is in public. Whatever, you out here butt ass nigga, with every other gay person out here is got on clothes and they're gay, but what the jockstrap got to do with it? And he got nerve to cross his arms and turn his back. I posted shit on Facebook again. I posted it before, but I posted that picture on Facebook again. But like, what would you say? Like, how would you react to that shit other than bust out laughing, trying your hardest to piss on yourself to see this man going to town on a manhole cover in the middle of the street? I don't know. Okay, so here go the last one, y'all. Last one. I don't think I made a video this long yet. But anyway, last one. Let me see where this was at. I don't know, but the man was jailed for 5 years, right? Some crazy ass fetishes out there, and people willing. I guess when you got a fetish, if you've never experienced whatever your fetish is, you willing to do anything to get a hold to it. I guess I don't fucking know, but this man he busted into these people's house, threatened to kill them. Like, hey, I'm gonna kill all of y'all and set this some bitch on fire. Literally, he was burn their house down within a minute. I'm gonna kill y'all and set this hole on fire. Now here go his list of demands. His list of demands was, y'all gotta excuse me right quick. His list of demands was, I'm gonna kill you and your family and burn the house down if y'all don't let me fuck y'all cows. Like me, if I'm with my family, I ain't got my pistol in my hand, but it's a dude right there with me with a shotgun making demands. First, I'm nervous, like, oh shit, the dude, okay, what you want, man? Because I ain't got my pistol on, I ain't got my gun on me. I can't run and go get it because he can shoot me before I get to it or whatever. But I'd be like, oh shit, what you want? My bad, you can have anything in the house. I got 2 kids over there, you can have them. That's my girl, she cool, you can have her too. And none of us is a dog in the backyard, you probably don't want that shit either. But I'm saying that this is all yours, is all available. You know what I'm talking about? I don't need anything. You can get my shirt, you can get whatever. You can take all of them with you. He didn't want none of that shit. He wanted the cows. And that wasn't it. Not only did he just want the cows, when he was finished, this is part of the demands now. Because I guess somebody would tell you, no, you can't do it. I would have said yes to this part. I'd been like, yeah, that second part is definitely, yeah, you can do that second part. The second part of his demand was, after he's done, or if he don't want to do it that day, he just want to come on your property and roll around in cow shit. People, we gotta do better as a human race. This is what the fuck wrong with the world. Like, everything going on in this damn world with these wasps or bees or whoever the fuck was coming flying over here. You know what I'm saying? That's because they all coming to America because they know it's fucking retarded. You got a motherfucker want to kill your family to fuck your cows? You could have snuck and done that shit. If they got more than 40 cows, they probably wouldn't have seen you out there at nighttime humping that goddamn cow. And the cow probably won't feel it. You know what I'm saying? You seen what them cow shits look like. These cow ain't gonna know you in there. And then I'm pretty sure nobody would have a problem with you going out there splashing around in turds as long as you ain't bringing them in their damn house. Only thing they gonna do is take a picture and say it's this crazy motherfucker in my yard flopping around in cow doo-doo. But that's what's wrong with the goddamn world now, man. People crazy out here. Like, when I say people crazy, the examples I just gave, all of them shits are real stories. I don't do no fact checking. Y'all can look this shit up your goddamn self or whatever. So I might have been off about a detail or two, but the stories, bottom line, are real. Or whatever. But yeah, man, there's some crazy ass people out here. I'm trying to be sane, trying to keep my sense, trying to teach my kids how to keep their goddamn sense, but they starting to act like me, so they ain't got good ass sense either. So it's gonna be a vicious cycle. They got good enough sense not to do none of that dumb shit I was just talking about on now. So anyway, y'all, it's been a while since I've been on here, so this video kind of long, just to catch up on a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna start talking about like workouts and stuff on here too. And shit, I just lost like 25 pounds in 40 days or whatever. I'm gonna post the workout. I ain't gonna post the workouts for free because I'm tired of dealing with people that don't want to do shit. They just make excuses on why they can't do it. So the workout ain't gonna be free. McKinney, you know what I'm talking about? You got yours free, big homie. You know what I'm talking about? Man, you worked out together. You the only person ever to make it through a full like don't quit session with me. Not just one session. I'm talking about like a progression. You know what I'm saying? We was in Africa for a year. That motherfucker the only one that worked out with me. Fuck the rest of you fat sloppy some bitches drinking 40 guys. Y'all was eating syrup sandwiches and shit, but they helped me get in shape. Whatever, but he was the only one to stay. So yeah, I gave you yours. Because I mean, I believe you will stick with it. Whatever. I'll let y'all know when my workout get posted on what I did within my 45 days to lose them 25 pounds, 45 days and 25 pounds. My 45 days and 25 pounds, I post the pictures or whatever so y'all can check them out or whatever. And I'll show you what pre-workout, only supplements I take are pre-workout and protein. So every now and then I take a BCAAs, which are good, they're cheap. It's like $29 for a month's supply. So it's not expensive. It's just me, I'm not gonna take this shit daily like I'm supposed to. So I just work out extra fucking hard. And I'll send y'all the progression picture so you can see what it looks like and all of that stuff there. And the pre-workout that I use or whatever. No, they're not paying me to say this shit. I'm saying it for free. And it's been 25 minutes. Oh well. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all. I'm talking about.